Anne Wootton has hit out at Meghan Markle for the trouble she has caused to the royal family as the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge are embroiled in a slavery row. The royal couple have been accused of benefiting from the blood, tears and sweat of slaves as they arrived in Jamaica to be met by a protest calling for reparations from the monarchy. Kate and William will celebrate the culture and history during their time on the Caribbean island, where there have been calls from politicians in recent years for Jamaica to drop the Queen as head of state and for a formal acknowledgement of slavery. Protesters gathered outside the British High Commission in the country's capital Kingston, with one placard held by a girl reading, "Kings, queens and princesses belong in fairy tales, not in Jamaica." Opal Ardisa, a Jamaican human rights advocate who helped organize the protest, called for an apology. She said, "Kate and William are beneficiaries, so they are, in fact, complicit because they are positioned to benefit specifically from our ancestors, and we're not benefiting from our ancestors. The luxury and the lifestyle that they have had and that they continue to have, traipsing all over the world for free with no expense, that is a result of my great-great-grandmother and grandfather, their blood and tears and sweat." But Mr Wootton believes that the issues have been intensified by Meghan and her controversial interview with Oprah Winfrey last year. During the interview, Meghan made allegations of racism within the royal family, but did not name those who she alleged had made such remarks. Speaking about the protests, Mr Wootton said, "Was all this difficulty intensified by the antics of Meghan Markle when she made unsubstantiated and anonymous allegations of racism within the royal family during her outlandish interview with Oprah, prompting the infamous response from Buckingham Palace that recollections may vary? Meghan wasn't forced out of the palace, she ran out in a hurry because she wanted to make the big bucks in Hollywood and become even more famous. She used the royal family. Look at the trouble that Meghan has caused for the royal family." Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, is certainly no stranger to criticism these days. She has come under fire for so many things ever since joining the royal family and has taken the heat from members of the public as well as the news media. Things got so bad recently that Meghan did an interview in which she stated that royal life has not been treating her as fairly as she thought it would. Prince Harry has stood by his wife in her defense, even issuing a statement in which he expressed concern for her safety. Rumors have been swirling about Meghan for several years now, and all of the stress is certainly taking a toll on the Duchess of Sussex. Fans were surprised when she and Prince Harry announced that they would be taking a 6-week break from royal duties. However, everyone was all set to see the couple return to their normal schedule as soon as that time was up. Everyone was even more shocked when the Duke and Duchess of Sussex made the unexpected announcement that they would be stepping back as senior royals. Marrying into the royal family sounds like a fairy tale for anyone. After all, who wouldn't want to fall in love with a handsome prince, move into a palace, and live happily ever after? This isn't what actually happened with Meghan, who quickly learned that royal life wasn't all glitz and glamour. She suddenly found herself with virtually no privacy and was living life in the spotlight like never before. News about her and Prince Harry was constantly dominating the headlines, and it is pretty safe to say that things were getting out of hand. And there was a heavy bias against her.